Hallelujah! We finally did it! And it was with the pick that was the 10th pick. It was Detroit's pick. And moved up to the 2 slot from 10 to 2. And then we see 9 to 3. Our own pick went from 6 to 8, so that's not great. We're getting the Vancouver treatment right here. But it's not too bad. The Vancouver pick stays in place at 12. But we got what we needed. We got the 2nd overall pick. I might actually shift that back to get the defenseman, but I actually also might not, because maybe could shift back to Montreal. But we already have too many picks, so really no need to do that. But we can maybe add in one of these picks, the 8th or the 12th, into the deal to get maybe a lefty defenseman if one is available. But this is best case scenario for us. A really good pick here at 2nd overall, and we're guaranteed to get our hands on that defenseman. And yeah, we'll see what else is there. I know there was someone who was coming later in medium elite, so we might be able to get that with the 8th, maybe even the 12. I think the 12 will be too late. So either way, we got what we needed out of this. Finally, actually making it into the top 5. Not that one. Next, we got to check retirements, and then we got some interviews to conduct. But let's see who's biting the dust. Getzlaf already. Oh, okay, he declined hard. Harder than he usually does. Giroux, he could have played another year. Come on now. Vanek was done. Burns, bye. Carter. Okay, so really the only one who could have continued was Giroux. Suter, maybe as a defenseman, but everyone else kind of making sense here. Yeah. Okposo. He didn't retire. Wait, he didn't retire the previous year? He tried to, chill in free agency, hey, someone gonna sign me? That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, that's mostly it for the potential overall weirdness. And now we're getting towards the free agency. So there you go. You see most of those retirements. How about goalies? Quick retires. Oh, he fell off pretty hard. As he is in real life. Solid career numbers, all because of about a 5-year period where the team was stacked. Alright, Crawford, decent numbers. Again, same kind of thing. A lot of it has to do with a stacked-ass team. I don't know. I used to give Crawford a lot of grief. I always thought he was overrated, and then injuries unfortunately completely ruined his career, so he had no chance to redeem himself, really. Pretty rough there for Crow. Mike Smith. Alright, a lot of actually retirements right there from pretty sizable goalies. I'm always a little bit bummed out about Thomas Greiss, and I'll tell you why. He was a Sharks prospect and never really panned out. I think we gave up on him too early, obviously, and then he kind of was a late bloomer, even in terms of goaltenders, and had himself a pretty effective sort of mini career there on the Isles. I don't know. It would have been nice to see what he could have become. I think we could have, if we kept him, it could have been a really good 1-2 punch situation with maybe him, Niemi, or even him. Yeah, probably him and Niemi in that era would have been a really good combo because, yeah. Anyway, it was kind of like this one year we had Nabokov and Toskla, and they absolutely tore it up. Oh, man. Anyway, reminiscing too much. I didn't even need to do that. Just get out of the retirements. Bye. All right, so we got some kind of good news here. Once this finishes loading, Giordano and Green become coaches. Any scouts? Don't know. No one retires in Chicago for us. And no one retires. No coaching retires anywhere. Cool. All right, so we got pre-draft interview. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you the cool stuff yet. Pre-draft interviews now. So we have the 2nd pick. Oh, of course, there's going to be a center playmaker. But, oh, wow, we really don't want him. Wow, why is he ranked so high? Wait a sec, where's Mr. Defensive? He was NHL. Okay, interesting. Anyway, we didn't want him anyway, but that's kind of trippy. He's got 1-year ETA and he's ranked that high. Wow. That's just a bad pick. That's just bad. Why? I'm not too sure why there. Anyway, we're definitely going to go for this guy. May shift back, but I don't know if I'll want to risk it. I'll probably just draft in place. Go off the board here. Shut down, heavy slap shot, great puck mover. I mean, he's kind of everything you want. We could change to the DFD. It depends on how he's built. We'll see what happens. It depends on a lot of things. But this is essentially our insurance policy. And, you know, I wouldn't mind actually playing Jaron Myers on the opposite side. If we can't find a solid shutdown lefty, we're going to look for that, obviously. And Pajot, I don't know what we could do with him. I don't know. He might just kind of stunt here. So either way, we're going to want a shutdown type of lefty. And as I was saying, if for some reason we can get Has to be really good or something, then that we can play Myers on the opposite side. The one thing I don't mind playing a defenseman on the opposite side is if they're an OFD and if they're going to shoot a lot, which Jaron Myers will. So keep that in mind. That could be a thing in the future. Anyway, 10th pick. So yeah, we can grab this with our 8th. This elite sniper. I mean, we really don't need him, but I don't think there's a reason not to grab him. It's a 3-year ETA, which gives us some time. Yeah, again, I don't think we really need him. We already have Squires. We have reigning noob. But at this point, why the hell not? He could become use him for some trade value. In fact, we could maybe even use him. The value is going to be more than the pick. But if we can get away with throwing away the 12 instead when there's nothing else there, that's even better. Pretty much, yeah. Anyway, getting off. Let me see if we have any pins here. All right, wasn't able to get any mid or later round medium elites. How about any more lows? Or just just the one. Okay, just the one. Way late. There's a maybe, another maybe. I'll pin him. But other than that, not a whole lot of luck here. Gonna be a lot of blind picks going on. Any sort of. Oh, there we. Okay, you know what? We got a few of these guys. Boom, boom, boom. Pin them. All right, we don't have a second, though, so that guy's kind of worthless, but whatever. Pinning him anyway. I'm not going to take it off. Wow, he's 18. Okay, he's got weak face-offs, but that's still kind of good. This guy's 20, but what's his ETA? 2 years. You know what? Neither of these guys are bad. I'm actually kind of stoked on that. Yeah, they're not low elites, but they have a better chance of actually becoming third, second liners. Debatable, I guess, with the... Well, this guy's more debatable. 5-year ETA is always a crapshoot, but this guy, 20... Definitely going to be a third liner. And he's a power forward, which is solid. His only weakness is skating. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. All right. For interviews, no, I don't think we even really need to interview anyone because we don't have a second. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that I want to interview, get some more info on. Am I missing info on anyone? I don't really think so. Loyalty is like cycle and pinch. That's kind of almost perfect. That's what we're going to be looking for all of our coaches, essentially. More. Yeah, I mean, the only thing missing is personalities. I don't know if I'd care enough to... I don't know. I might not even bother with interviews right here. I can hope to try to maybe get some info. It's you know what, these guys, all I'm really missing is the player type. That's not the biggest of deals, but maybe we'll get lucky and finish off their it's not gonna happen, but I keep trying this in hopes that we can get that last just that last the last bit of scouting. It just doesn't work like that. Okay, so OFD, less likely to grab him. I guess I'll just do like strength and weaknesses or something like that. Who knows? Skating, probably physical. Yep, it's always that with those skilled guys, isn't it? And we're just hoping that we get like, you know, that just confirm low elite or something. No, I don't think it'll ever happen, but whatever. We know it's an actual player type now. I guess. I don't know. I just might as well use these interviews. I'm already here. So true DFD. Well, let's do strength and weaknesses because we had everything else. He loves physicality. What's your weakness? I'm not good offensively. That's such a funny answer to me. I've been told I need to use my head more while I'm out on the ice, but I don't think it's a big deal. Just a goddamn, just a complete meathead of a defenseman. Oh, oh yeah, we got to get those pucks in deep and a little stronger in our defensive zone, and you know, stick to our system. Coach put a good system in place, and we just gotta, you know, stay committed. Every fucking hockey interview ever. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't really know what else to interview here. Is there any unknowns anywhere? Anywhere? Like, anywhere? No, I don't think so. I'm just... Yeah. Alright. Well, we're gonna pick this guy. Let's just go for his personality here. Let's ask him about his personality, see if we can get that. What if I ask him about it like multiple times? Wants to win at all costs. Yeah, that kind of lines up. Now, it did say loyalty was a concern. Let's actually see what he thinks. As a two-way guy, what's your strengths and weaknesses, son? He's a good skater. He's the physicality. No, uh-oh. He's a meathead, too. Torsten Nilsson. A meathead Swede. So, yeah, that actually might mean he has weaker senses. So, definitely seeming like a better fit for a DFD. That actually is useful to know. I mean, senses is only A-, so it's not horrible, but... Yeah. Anyway. We're done with that now. I got all the pins we want. All the pins that we need. And, yeah, I have to trade away one pick without taking one back, reminding myself more than anything. Before we get into the draft now, Tampa Bay won the Cup. Congrats to them. I'm glad we didn't get a pick of theirs. I know we were considering it one time. I don't know if it was last year and considering getting 2 different picks. Probably not. I might just be hallucinating. Anyway, Cup winners. Presidents went to Florida. Ooh, Edmonton made it to the Cup, but lost to Tampa. So no beginnings of a dynasty there for Edmonton. Art Ross, Hart to McDavid again. Makar with the Norris. Lady Bing to Kane. Good for you. Yeah, Anthony. You got your name on that collar now. We're going to be seeing that for the next 5 years up there. Congrats. Conn Smythe to Kucherov. Carter Hart with the Vezina and the William M. Jennings. Oh, he split it with Wool. Jacob Wool. Uh-oh. Bill Masterton to Moore. Coyotes coach with the Jack Adams. Selke to Pedersen. Wow, all right. Yeah, I went to Pedersen. Hell yeah. See, it was such a weird race. I like when it does this. It's always kind of a toss-up. Ted Lindsay, also McKinnon, Tears around Maurice Richard and McKinnon. He's just winning all kinds of hardware, except for the Cup. A lot of Avalanche up there. 1, 2, 3. Was it going to be 6? What? Just 5? Oh, yeah. Unless I miscounted. Anyway, but the cool thing is, don't care about that. Boom! Chicago Wolves, baby, winning the Calder Cup. Look at us go. So, good experience for our AHL team. See what happens? We get that cancerous, asthmatic chaos out of the dressing room, and we win the Calder Cup. Unreal. Okay. Anyway, done with that. And here we are. On to the draft. Can I press start and change over? There we go. Okay, let's do it. I already got the settings turned on. I was just thinking in my head if I had them turned on. I do. We got the 2nd overall pick here. Also the 8th, which we'll grab the other sniper. The 12 is who we're going to look to pop. I'm going to be calling tons of timeouts here, but first let's kind of peruse around. I'm going to probably use almost like a lot of my timeouts on this first pick, just because we have so much to do. OEL, that doesn't help us. Krug doesn't help us. Taylor, Darlene. Taylor's looking good. OFD, no thanks. Valimaki wouldn't be bad, but his two-way, not exactly what I'm after. Oh. He is pretty good for the defensive pairings, though. Yeah, it's just not exactly what I'm after. It needs to be slightly better. Boakfist, nope. No one there. Not going to do the Byram thing again. I've gotten him enough, and he's so good. If you're doing a franchise mode, pick up Bowen Byram, change him to a DFD. He is incredible. He is just so good on the shutdown. No one there. No. I don't know, man. I don't really think any of these guys exist here. It's almost like you have to draft one, but there's really nothing. There's Fabro, but he's, again, righty, so. Yeah, Lambos isn't really doing it for me. Dobson's okay, not great. Shabbat, Petrangelo, righty. Shabbat, lefty, but not what we're after. More of an offensively driven guy. Just in this build. Provorov wouldn't be bad. I could see changing Provorov to a DFD. And he fits close with this coach's stuff, which isn't... Oh, man, he's got 2 years left. I would have to pay him a lot more. He might be one of our more expensive guys, especially with him being in his prime. He's 27, man. Is that enough time with him? Provorov's okay. Provorov's okay here. I wish he was a bit younger, though. Sergachev. I could change Sergachev into a DFD. Fortunately, it doesn't look like scheme-wise he'd be any good. And what we have right now is good for the future, too, because that's what we're going to be looking for, right? The scheme, at least on the defensive end. We might have a different coach, but we're going to be looking for that same sort of scheme. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's it, man. There's not really much. Shutdown lefties. Actually hard to come by. So Genoway went. 79 sniper. I'm still kind of thinking on it. So before we actually sort of make that decision, let's go around and check out everyone's growth and such. So let's do it. Well, first off, I guess we'll start here with Anthony. 85-21. Just had himself a Calder-worthy season as a rookie. Made the playoffs, 14 points in 12 games played, 9 goals, breaking out in a big way. And build-wise, really good. His shot's going to get slightly better, maybe get to high 80s. Your offensive skills are incredible, so it will be good and balanced, as I want. You're a bit weaker on the face-offs there, but that's all right. Not too shabby. So there is Anthony. On we go to Carolina, where we have Tyler Tessier and Cody Smith. 77-20 is Tessier. Good offensive stats. Actually produced pretty damn well. 42 points. It is the AHL. So probably in the top 2. Maybe cracking the NHL next year. We'll have a tougher time building up. Only 3 games played in the playoffs. 3 points, though. Point per game. -10. Not too bad, though. Solidly built. Good offense, good passing. Pretty trash defense, but definitely, that's the OFD for you. And Cody, 81-22, so sort of cutting it close here. Still trying to reach up and get into that sort of top 9 area. 24 points in the rookie year, no playoffs. 17 goals, though, -8. Probably playing 4th line. Ooh, lower awareness than passing. Why? It's always the puck skills that just shoot up for some reason. Yeah, definitely not as well built as last time. But still possible. Still a possibility. All right, let's go on to the Habs here where we have several. Ice Warrior, 79-20. But last year probably in London. Oh my goodness, yep, 115 points. Should get a nice jump. Should be able to actually start on the third line, so Ice Warrior going to be in a good position. And definitely should become a second liner, maybe even a first liner. Get some solid stat growth in there. What a year. 45 goals, 70 assists. And build-wise, wow. Really, really balanced. Yeah, the shot is low, but I'm doing that for all the creative people. And, yeah, I think Ice Warrior is going to produce exceptionally well. And just kind of be good everywhere on the ice. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Pretty damn good. All right, who else here? And then we got Dean. Oh, yeah, that's right. CynFtWProductions as well. There you are. 81-21. Played in the NHL. 34-point rookie year. Not quite 20 goals. Minus 15. No playoffs for you. Besides in Laval, that doesn't count. Build-wise, though, really good. Very accurate shot. Not super hard, but super accurate. Good offensive awareness. Good defense. Not a bad skater. And super... Ooh, low discipline, though. So you could be a penalty taker. Yeah, that's like third line minutes, and you took 40 minutes of penalties. So, all right. And, of course, the goalie didn't have himself too good of a year. But in the starting role, 83-22. The numbers don't look good. Kind of off and on so far. Good year, bad year, good year, bad year. Well, if that holds true, it could have a pretty good year next year, and that could be good. I'll lock him into... You've never been in the playoffs, not even with Laval. That's hilarious. And there's a stats. Puck control. Wow, good rebound control, good recovery. Everything else is trash. Doesn't really need to be good. Weak agility, though. I don't think that's moved an inch. Your speed, you wanted it to be high. Vision is good, too. Interesting. All right, well... Wow, how many freaking goalies does Montreal need? Apparently a lot. All right, and so I don't forget, let's find. Please don't get. There it is. Rousseau. Ooh, 79-22. Uh-oh. Looking like a bit of a bust, especially as a sniper. Had a 20-goal year, but. Very slow going. And looking like you might just have the best upside you can hope for as a third-line utility guy. And with the way computers run you, you might not be able to get any stat growth. Hopefully, they just put you on the second line. You have a good year. Because you're going to need some stat growth to get back on track there. Unfortunate development there for William. All right, moving on here. To, there we go. Senators. Oh, we have Papin. 80-21. A bit slower growth for him as well, but not too bad. Played another year in the AHL, and is that just killing it? Oh, no, never mind. That's the last year in the queue. Sorry. So, 21. I mean, he should get a jump. He should still become first, second liner. And should actually get a decent chunk of goals. Built pretty much how you want him to be built. Very high discipline as well. Great skater. Decent shot. Great offensive skills. Looking solid. Do I have anyone else on the Sens? I thought I did. Don't think we do. Nope. All right. We already checked Anthony. Poor Jacob. On the Devils once again. 80-21. Last year in the CHL. 93 points, so less than he did. A lot less assists, maybe less chance to set some dudes up. Let's see how the build's going. Lower awareness, accurate shot, good defense. Not super strong in the dot. Not super aggressive, but high discipline. Yeah, not too bad. Not really standing out too much yet, though. Alright, we got the Caps here. Where we have Sullivan, 80-21. Just made his NHL debut, 10 points, minus 23. Definitely not a playoff team. Yeah, High puck skills, low on the awareness, offensive and defensive, to be honest. So, if he develop, could get better with development, but as of right now, not really wowing everyone. Still should be a solid top 4 guy, though. And let's check out Baston real quick. We got Satari. I am keeping an eye on the clock. 77-20. I mean, kind of on pace. Last year, wow, 122 points in Red Deer. Build-wise, wow, face-offs are incredible. Shots not good, but the offense is out of this world. Prototypical playmaker. Could still be a second liner here. I could see it happening. If not, very, very good third line center. No, actually, no, he's kind of got to be a second liner because he's not good defensively whatsoever here. Got to call another timeout. As we continue. All right, we only have a couple more here. Let's go to Nashville. Or a few more, I should say. Where you have 2 people. Okay, I was like, what'd they do? Okay, 88-21. There we go. There's Monsieur Vince. Did he have a better production year? Yeah, he's starting to sort of break out offensively. He had 2 sort of sub-50-point years. Finally breaks out offensively with a 71-point year, almost 40 goals, plus 39. 7 points in 9 games played in the playoffs. So, again, being a high franchise, not having the immediate impact, but as a two-way guy, sort of expected. Really high puck skills. Awareness at 90 is good enough. The shot is, well, very hard. Not super accurate. Great defense. Great skater. Kind of great in everywhere. Yep. And still plenty of time to develop. Should see him at 90 plus very soon. They also have Schmidt, who's 84-20. I mean, perfectly growing. Not a super great breakout or super great year. That's a sophomore year. Again, another late bloomer here for Nashville, but they're trusting the process. Oh, that wasn't even this year. Yeah, it was this year. How the fuck was he a minus that and made the playoffs? Okay. 5 goals in 9 games played. Must have just squeaked in. And, wow. Pretty much how you'd want to be built as a center playmaker. Look at that. Wow, Schmidt. Perfect growth. Perfect development. Preds are going to be scary once again. Okay, who we got? Did I swear? Oh, yeah, we got Ferrari, Whitehead. And that's it. So let's find Rocco. Ugh. There he is. See how that development's going. 77-20. On pace. Very, very good year in Sudbury. His last year in juniors, 105 points. Oh, yeah, never shows playoffs. Build-wise, not super strong offensively. Gonna have a hard shot. Kind of a prototypical physical power forward build. Although not super strong defensively. Just kind of a bruiser. But high discipline to counteract that, so should remain disciplined. A good physical presence. It wouldn't be the worst thing if you capped out at third line here. Definitely not. Okay, last but not least, we got Jordan Whitehead. Somewhere here, 76-20, so a bit on the lower side of things, still in the AHL. May cap out as a top 6 or fringe top 4, but, well, could still be effective. 1 point in 8 games played, -4 in the playoffs, so swept someone, then got swept. It's the only way that's possible, I think. Unless you had injury. Build-wise, very high puck skills. Defense is actually looking okay. Offense awareness not good. Powerful shot at least. Decent skater, not super physical. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And I think that's it. Oh no, I'm missing one. Irvin Jack, sorry. Alright, after this, I think I'm covering everyone. If I forget someone, I apologize. 78-21, so still kind of iffy there for Irvin Jack. 86, and yeah, again, higher puck skills. And development's kind of tough right now for Irvin Jack. The lows in this one not having a ton of luck, or not at least all of them. Not too bad, though. All right, and that will do it. So there we go. All the growth has been accounted for. I'm still not sure about the trade, so I think I'll make the pick here, and we'll have more chance to kind of think about the trade in our next one. So let's snag the defenseman in Nilsson, who we are going to grab no matter what. Torsten Nilsson. Make the selection. Bam, 78. Yeah, to me, definitely looking more like kind of DFD. Especially with higher discipline, that's really good for us. I mean, definitely kind of built as a two-way, but I would not be opposed to using this DFD whatsoever. Yeah. All right, well, that's a pretty solid pick. Now, it's really between, I think Provorov's really the only option. And it's going to be tough to get from Philly because why would they want to give him up? And he's going to cost a lot after the next couple of years. Well, we'll have a solid amount of time out of him. That's at least good. Gives us time to maybe find some sort of replacement down the road. It'll be off the age brackets, but it is what it is. This is really our only option here. It's going to be really hard to grab, though. They're not going to want our 12. And we're going to need a lot more. We'd have we'd have too many skaters, really. So we'd have to toss someone back. Who the hell else was I thinking? I'm trying to remember what other assets we were going to throw in here. Now I'm like completely drawing a blank. What? I guess it might have to be Pajot. Oh, and now it's saying 83 at 22, so you don't really want to give up on that yet. Someone was mentioning Barry. Ooh, did Glass have a minus year? Perhaps. Theodore wouldn't be bad to toss in here. But nowhere close to enough value. Krebs I could throw in. There might be some other stuff. Yeah, the question is, what the hell else do we throw in? Noob, Savard, Stan, Squires obviously, Montoya obviously, Myers. Faborny, I think all these guys you got to hold on to. Does say has a 79 now. Still looking like he could get there. Barry is an option. Not the greatest of options, but it is an option. I'm trying to just think what else we could throw in here. Because we're going to need big value. At this point, you almost don't want to give up on Pajot. But on the left side, could be Barry or Theodore. Theodore's not going to be enough. I'd rather hold on to Barry for a bit. Myers, Barry. Depend on Haz's growth, though. If he jumps up more, tough to say. Frolov, maybe top 4. Yeah, we kind of have... Someone's got to go, but doesn't have to go right now. But we need the value right now, which is the bad part. Gonna be tricky. It's got to be done right. Theodore, in my opinion, makes the most sense. Because we pick this guy up, then we for sure have our top 4. If we traded Barry, we wouldn't for sure have a top 4. We don't know if Haz is gonna jump enough. If he does, good. We can, make the shift. But then it'll be Barry's last year. It'll be Provorov's last year too. We'll have to get some sort of extension immediately. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. All right, let's see what else gets drafted here. Svato, 79 sniper. Montreal got a top 6 winger. Stortini, 77 two-way forward. Boston should probably get that low. Oh, wow, they passed on that. Well, looks like Ottawa's going to get a bit of a steal. Yes, indeed. They got Duda, 73 center playmaker. So the Sens get better. And now we're on our pick. And this is where we're going to have to likely make this trade. Or I could we don't necessarily need this guy. I can draft him and then use him in that trade. Yeah, I could do that. We really don't need another sniper, right? And he's got 3-year ETA. We really don't need him. Let's see. All right. Let's see. That would help value a lot. Value of a medium elite compared to the value of this pick is way higher. We can hold on, and we could add the 12 into it too, and then we won't need to move any other pick. We could draft him. Yeah, the value is going to be way higher. Draft him, use him in the trade with the 12. Then we wouldn't need to give up either Theodore. Well, we should still give up Theodore. Oh man. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's make the move. I think it's got to be Provorov. That's really our only option here for the left-hand side. We need something now. He's not extended, so we can do our own contract. Hopefully he'll want one. That's the risk, right? Pretty big risk here. Let's see if I could do it before making a pick. I don't think I'll be able to. I think we're really going to need the pick. We'll throw Theodore in there. Yeah, we still need a ton more value. And we simply don't really have it. You could throw Frolov in. We need him less with Pajot sort of developing. But he's also a backup plan. Cleary, same kind of thing. We could throw him in. But he didn't grow at all last year. So I'm not going to give up Frolov because we have Cleary. This is big yikes. I think we're going to need to make the pick and then trade that guy. I don't think we can afford to keep him on. When it comes to forwards, we have Noob, Squires to be big shooters. So we have our shooters per line. I could throw in Krebs. Uncle Scudden will he'll be also a shooter. We really don't need another sniper. The thing we can afford to give up most is on the forward end. Let me throw Krebs in here again. If I could hold on to that elite, I would, but I really don't think we're going to be able to send across enough value to grab him here. I think we got to make the pick and use that value to trade. We don't have any sort of elite goalies either that we can throw away. Yeah, it's all about that. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. And then use the 12 in here as well, or trade another pick. I can maybe draft with the 12, but there's no reason to draft with the 12, really. There's nothing great that we can get for it. All right. Well, it'll probably cost a lot to get him, so we'll have a lot here. All right. With the 12, we will select Rylan Moore here. Medium elite, 66 overall. And we'll get up to our, I guess we'll get up to our next pick, call a timeout, and have a lot more time to deal with. So let's do that. Oops, I should have called a timeout. Let me do that first. I am going to likely run out of time here. Wow, we're going to have one timeout. I never, ever have gotten this close to using all my timeouts, but this is a big one. This is a big one. All right, back to Philly we go. We got to make it. We have to give him someone to replace him. So, him in there. More. Yes, I know we have too many skaters. Hold your horses. Theodore. It's not going to be quite enough. More Theodore and probably the 12. I don't think I'm going to draft with it. There's nothing really good there. Let's capitalize on that value. We're not going to get it. Yeah, that value's got to be capitalized on now, I think. Wow. It's going to be hard. Gonna be very, very hard. I could retain on Theodore, but that's not gonna help us much. Oh boy. What the hell else do we have? This might be one of those cases where they're just not gonna give him up. I can throw in Krebs. I'm willing to do that. Not sufficient. We're going to have to really overextend for this. And in which case we'll do whatever we can to make sure we don't lose him. So Frolov. What are we looking at for defense? He's going to need to be in the top 6 this year. Which, is that going to be possible? Yeah. Nilsson. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 6. And then, yeah, Coughlin for depth. Or White. Yeah. Okay, we're good. I could also throw in Coughlin. I don't really need him anymore. We're trying to sort of stunt him anyway. But that won't be enough. This is tough. We're just not going to have enough value here. We might not be able to make this work. And this is the time to make it work. We need to use that 12's value. Fuck, I don't know if we could do it. It's legit going to cost someone up here. I'd be okay with giving up Tuck, but I don't want to. Oh my god, I don't know. It almost has to be Frolov. And which is a huge, huge, huge risk. He's so good. Alright, you gotta give something up to get something. It's still not going through. I don't think we can do this, guys. I simply don't think we can do it. If this doesn't go, this isn't going through. So what else can we do, really? That's it, really. I mean, this is it. We simply can't afford to give up any other of these elites. We need them all. Montoya's our 2C. I mean, Squires could be the 2C, but we want to use him on the wing, right? Or use Montoya on the wing. We want the flexibility. Sniper playmaker, sniper playmaker. These are 2 big duos of the future. Can't move them. Jaron Myers, can't really move him. The thing you can do is maybe move Pajot. But I would rather... Yeah, I might... Might need to move Pajot. But doing that sucks. Fuck. $22.83. I mean, how much better is he gonna get, really? That's what you got to think of. But at the same time, we're losing yet another NHL guy. Who, dude, if he gets another jump, I don't feel good about trading him. It wasn't a big jump. He might not... I mean, he might actually stunt. We do have him on that amazing contract. That's the thing. He might stunt still, though. What the hell? I don't know what to do. I don't want to give up Bennington or anything like that. Obviously, I'm not giving up Benoit. Another first is not going to do it. Yeah, it's not sufficient at all. They're not willing to part with Provorov. So I don't think we're going to be able to capitalize on this value. I just don't see it happening. We're going to have to look for something else, I guess. It's just not here. That sucks. We literally need this guy. We're trying to give up so much. It's just all right. Well, the only other thing to do is give up Pajot in this, which I'm not happy about, but I'm willing to do. He has looked like he may stunt. So therefore, that contract won't really help us if he does stunt. He and Theodore. That's a risk, though, because then we only have Myers. Oh, that's such a... we could try to sign someone to free agency. We're gaining back. We'll have Myers, Provorov. Still have Barry on the right-hand side. Now we're lacking the left-hand side, though, if we give up Theodore. Frolov coming up, sure. But we're gonna be weak for at least a year on the left-hand side if we do this. If this doesn't go through, I'm moving on. Okay. It's not what I wanted to do. Definitely not. But we did get Provorov. We'll be able to lock him in for a long time. And you just have to give something up. Honestly, I think he will. I think he's going to continue to stunt. If he doesn't, shit. But we gave them a good contract. Provorov will cost some money, but we can afford that for sure. Him and Myers together will be fantastic. Obviously, we can't use his value for reasons I already pointed out. We'll have Nilsson jumping up as well. So, yeah. Barry will kind of play out. We still have Frolov. We'll have Cleary. It sucks. It really sucks, but it is what it is. I might have been able to hold on to Theodore, but whatever. What? Why is it still... Okay, I was going to say, why does it still say we have our pick? All right, well, pretty big trade. We had to give something up to get something. It is what it is, though. Let's move on here. Oh, wow. An elite goalie just went. Let's see what's here. There's a low... Yeah, probably go for this guy. 3 years. He's not going to be an actual elite, though, for sure. This guy actually would be better to go for. He has a chance. It could, like, that could be either 3 or 4 or 5 year ETA, which is obviously way better. Let's go for that. Nope. I don't think either of them are going to be low elites. Top 6. Well, it's not showing any of them. Yeah, neither of them were. Alright, well. Didn't really miss out on much right there, then. Alright, let's see. They are not coming in till much later. Yeah, we missed out on most of those top 6 type dudes. That's alright, though. Unless I didn't pin them, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know I did. I don't know how I... Wait. How did I miss one right there? He must have gone out of order, or I just missed the pin. Either way, whatever. That trade took me out of my zone here. Way out of my zone. What am I looking for now? Blind picks. I'm going to go for a goalie blind pick. Try to get some value back. Starter. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Up we go here. To the 99. Our pins are coming when? Don't need to grab them yet. Let's see if we have anything in the value section here. Another goalie coming way later. This guy, 19, lacks size. I kind of like that for a possible medium elite here. Let's go for that. Nope. Top 9. I'm just swinging for the fences here at this point. We're going to need a bit more value. We had to give up a lot for Provorov. Maybe a bit more than I had to, but it is what it is. In the long run, this will be a trade that will pay off. I'll keep an eye on Pajot. We'll see if he actually does break out. I have a feeling he'll stunt, so it's good to capitalize on the value now. But if he doesn't, he grows for them. It's good for them. Trade looks worse for us, but yeah. Okay, 107. Still have a couple more picks before I need to make a move here. 18, nope. Nothing great here. This wasn't a very strong draft in terms of scouting. So I don't know what I'm going for here. 18, 4-year ETA, definitely not going to be elite. Wingles, 4-year, definitely not going to be elite. Might be 5-year ETA on a medium. But it's also not a guarantee. I am trying to swing for the fences though and look for those medium elites. So let's do it. Nope, top 9. If we go to the 130, we should have 2 more picks, which should get us those last 2 guys. How did I miss this guy? I guess I didn't pin those guys, because there's a top 6 sitting right here. I must have not pinned them on accident. Whatever, grab him quick. There we go. Center playmaker, value at least. Alright, now we'll grab the 199 pin. And everything else. There we are. Or might not be an elite, but I'm hoping he is. There, good, good, good. We got him. I think he's 19 though. Yeah, 19. So kind of a risk, but hey-oh. Last pick here. And we got the one last elite. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not. That's definitely not one of my prouder trades. I feel like I might have rushed that last one a bit. I had to give up on Pajot. I never like giving up on players, but we have 6. How old is he? 28. We have a solid 7 years of Provorov, which is worth it still. But yeah, it's those trades that make you feel bad when you have to give up so much. Think of it in terms of our needs. Pajot, not really a super need. Maybe could have changed his player type. Maybe he does pan out to be a mid-high 80, top 4 guy. Far from a guarantee. OFD, will he perform well as the DFD? Who knows? Anyway, there's our 9 picks. Good. I was making sure I still drafted the proper amount and didn't cheat. The sniper guy, that's the least thing we need. We capitalize a ton on the value on the 8th pick. 12th pick could have only been a top 6. Still capitalize on the value. So with all those things considered, it's more of an even trade, but it still feels kind of bad because you had to give up on a young talent like that. You had to also throw in Theodore. I probably didn't need to. I probably could have kept Theodore, but we have Frolov, so plus we have free agency. We could always pick up a temporary guy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Anyway, up we go to re-sign. I'm trying to justify it a bit more in my head. Coaches. Yep, all of our NHL coaches coming off, and at this point, we will likely get a whole new team together. Maybe even... Oh, St. Jacques actually declined. So he can actually get moved out. Let me just move on from all these guys here. Or just release them right now. Because we're going to get a new staff here. Try to get good staff chemistry, good everything. This coaching staff did well for us, so I'll try to keep this guy around, even though, he's not going to want to. We know he's not going to want to. Just release him. Oops. Just release him and get someone back. Scouts will hold on to. Alrighty. There's 1. There's 2. 3 and 4, and we'll be fine. We'll fire in when we need to, but honestly, our scouting team is ridiculous. The only thing we really need to improve upon is our European scouts, get them to like B- or B or something. And that's it. On to contracts we go here, where we don't have a lot to do because we got most of our stuff in extensions. So yeah, Provorov, this is going to be the big one. He will want money. We can afford him. No matter what. I'm hoping he will want a contract extension. That's the big thing. If not, we might have to do the 1-year thing until he wants one. We can get him to a better sort of deal. But yeah, we need to take care of him immediately. Randy Noob off contract, but that's okay because we have Kane coming off contract, you know? So yeah, we'll be good. I'm excited about Noob and Savoie being paired up soon. I could change this guy to a playmaker next year. Oh, he's so good. How's Noob's shot looking? Oh, God, he's going to tear it up. All right, anyway. Let's get to the signing here. Peary. Again, he's good for a ringer. Just 1 year. But we can release a few more here. We had a lot of guys. Zikov. Elvinus you hold on to. Yep, 2 years, that's fine. Zikov. He's good enough for the AHL. If I'm going to release guys, it won't be these higher overall guys who want 2 ways. Definitely not. In fact, let me actually scroll down and see who... Okay, Chason, obviously out of here. Nilsson, do we sign him immediately or do we leave him off? Well, he was European, so I could play him AHL. Or I could just leave him off. I'll just leave him off, probably. I don't know if he'll count as exemption if we play him AHL. Alright, we need to sign Suon in here. We won't really have space for him either, so I might as well just leave him off contract. Okay, we're going to get rid of some of these guys down here. Yeah, we have a... Okay, 58-20. Probably should have thrown that guy into a deal, but let me sign him for 3 years, and we'll see if he has some fantastic growth years. Svitov, 67-21, low top 4, no. Recchi, definitely hold on to. Entry level for you. Ronberg, we can let go if he's not going to become anything. Kostmar. This is the guy we picked up in a trade. Oh, yeah, he picked up a trade. I'm actually going to let him go, too, because he's just not built well. Everything else was good about him, but his build was bad. Hold on to you. Couple-year contract, sure. All these other guys will kind of just hold on to. And we should have space. None of these... Yeah, we do have a couple of entry levels, though, so... I can maybe let go of one more. Let me let go of... Steen. Just 1 year. Gardner. Just 1 for you. Yep, hold on to this dude. Carrier, yeah. And Jones, definitely. Yep, 2 years, fine. Oh yeah, Frolov needs entry level. Might have needed to let go of one more guy. But someone will probably reject, and we'll figure that out. Let's actually just... I'll actually let go of Noshik, probably. Yeah, let's let go of Noshik. Hold on to Cousins, because he's good offensively. Whoa, okay, good offensively. Yeah, he's solid enough. Perfect. Hold on to Mental as well. Yeah. Okay. A lot more minor stuff. Nikolish high backup will sign. Which means we let go of either Dansk or Sparks. Hard to say which one we hold on to. Dansk has been pretty good. Only had 1 bad year in here. Did incredibly last year. Sparks. Less good. And less consistently good. So, hold on to Dansk. Let Sparks go. And Sparks goes. All right, then we'll have Dansk and Nikolitin. Okay, advance the day here. We should be able to get everyone. All right, Cousins rejected. I figured a couple would. Quinney actually rejected too. Zikov rejected. All right, whatever. So did White Cloud. 2 more guys rejected. That's all right. We'll figure out what our count is at. So yeah, we'll still have 3 spaces. All these guys were existing contracts, so they won't count against the roster. All right, come on, just get on the team. Oof, didn't I already do... No, I think I kept him at the 7, whatever. Alright, let's see about this. See if they'll take those now. If anyone still rejects, I'll probably let them go. Well, it depends, actually. We have plenty of cap space. That's not really going to be an issue here. White Cloud's still rejected. He's the only one. It's because he's likely more of a depth type guy, but we actually don't need him as much anymore, so I can honestly let him go. Check what our defensive situation is, though. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Coughlin, I mean, could use him as the depth piece now. Menel's actually looking quite good. Ah, no, he's not. That's AHL. So, AHL. Off contract. Oh, yeah, we got Oli Mata. Don't actually need White Cloud, especially if we sign someone in free agency. So bye-bye. Because Frolov should be, yeah, he's already listed as top 6, should get a jump. I'm actually hoping he would be listed as top 4 next year. That would help a lot. Actually, might just have to play him top 6. Because what's likely going to happen is Provorov, Myers, Barry, whoever we sign for like a year maybe, and then has Frolov, gonna just let Oli Mata kind of die. And that should be fine. Alright, anything else? Is that everyone signed now? Or at least offered? I think so. Cool. Alright, there we go. We're gonna have plenty of cash to play with here. We will be able to get someone here in free agency. We will also get more coaching stuff. Yeah. Alrighty. Fog of War back on. Let's see what free agency has for us. Hopefully, something that we can grab. There's a temporary dude on the left-hand side. Like a literally like 1 year. 1 year, someone on the left-hand side. One, really, it's just Hannafin, and then got a few here. Yeah, okay, there's a few we can make do with. Shea would be solid-ish. Or, sorry, Murray would be solid-ish. Looks like he'd perhaps fit the general scheme we're going for. Friggin' Hannafin. Had we known he would be available, you could have probably gone with him instead of making the Provorov trade, but you never know what happens. You just don't know. We do have the cash. We can just pay him for a year. Have a stacked-ass defensive core. I don't know how much that helps us, but it's an option. It's an option. Speaking of which, let's actually look at Provorov. Let's see what he needs. We don't need any forwards. All we really need is a defenseman to kind of fill in. Good, he wants an extension. What the hell can we get him for? Yep, as I kind of suspected, pretty high up there. But we'll go with it. Alright, so it's a 9.5, which isn't the end of the world. Can't really get it to decrease, so might as well do the 11. I'll do 7, actually. Because it's this year plus that, so I want it for 8 years. 9.5. That's not bad. It could be worse. It's not too bad. Let's do that. Kane wants an extension. We're not going to give it to him. Reigning noob. Not as bad as it could be. That's for sure. Yeah, that's 8.3 something. Don't really pass that up for what Reigning Noob's going to be bringing to the table. So, pretty team-friendly deal right here. Yep. 8 years at that price. Hell yeah. Barry. Not too sure if we're going to keep him around. We'll still have Krebs now, but he's still kind of a trade asset. Yeah, I wish I would have thrown him in there instead of Theodore, but whatever. We could actually get a year of Hannafin now at this point. And I'm actually strongly considering that. Just doing Hannafin for a year at an absurd price. Because why the hell not? I really don't see a reason not to at this point. Maybe, could even maybe afford him for a couple years at a high price, because if we don't need Barry anymore next year, depending on growth and stuff, could work. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. Those are the only real extensions I need to do right now, and they have been offered. So we got that going for us. Let me know what you guys think of everything. Pretty busy draft with the trades and such. A lot of moving around, a lot of moving pieces. Still did pretty good, I would think. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.